Welcome to Absolute Technologies Payroll Software and Service. This demo will show you how easy it is to process an automated payroll, from punch-in to paycheck, using our system. First, we'll review the brief daily routine for the payroll administrator. The payroll administrator signs on to the system, selects the Wage tab, and pulls clock data. The system will ask you to verify today's date so that it can correctly verify absences and tardies. Hit OK. Once time clock data is successfully pulled, the payroll administrator's tasks are complete for the day. Supervisors perform the next daily task. Each supervisor will typically be in charge of 10 to 40 employees. The supervisor will need to log on and go to the Attendance tab. In this example, we have created two attendance occurrences to illustrate some functions of the system. The first employee, Diana Coop, needs an adjustment because she clocked out after she had concluded a personal phone call at the end of her shift. The second employee needs to be evaluated, so the system prompts the supervisor to remind the supervisor that an evaluation is needed. The third example is of an employee who was hired through a contract employment service, and the system is reminding the supervisor that it is time to consider hiring this person directly onto the company's payroll. The next example illustrates the reminder the supervisor receives when an employee's birthday is coming up. The system will begin to remind 5 days in advance of the employee's birthday. The supervisor continues down through his list of employees. When a supervisor reaches his last employee, the system prompts the supervisor to print an attendance report. We recommend making this part of the daily routine. It allows the supervisor to take one final look at the attendance for his employees for that day. Now we'll review vacation scheduling. First, select the appropriate employee who is requesting vacation. Next, choose the Reports tab. Click the Vacation Schedule button. Select the day the employee has requested for vacation. Now simply hit the Add button at the top of the screen and continue to select and add until all the vacation days have been scheduled. One of the extremely helpful features of the software is the ability to quickly see at a glance exactly how many employees are already scheduled for vacation on any particular day. The next order of business is the weekly sign-off. At the end of each week, the supervisor prints a sign-off sheet for the just completed work week. To print a sign-off sheet, go to the Reports tab. On the Reports screen, select the proper week, then click the Weekly Sign-Off button to print a hard copy. This report is used to allow employees to verify their hours for the week. This is a great tool because the employee is given the opportunity to inform the company of any errors on their time before the paychecks are prepared. Note, the system displays overtime, vacation, and holidays when earned or taken. The last supervisor task for the week is closing the week. The week is closed after any needed corrections are made. The final step in the payroll process occurs at the close of the pay period. The payroll administrator logs onto the system and selects the Reports tab. Select the proper pay period, then choose the Pay Period Report button. The pay period report is divided into separate sections. If your company uses temporary employment services, simply forward the appropriate portion of the report directly to the temporary employment agency. Now you are ready to transmit pay information to Absolute Technology. It's quite easy. Click the Transmit Pay Data button and the system will automatically dial Absolute Technology and transfer your payroll information. Absolute Technology prepares your payroll and within 48 hours delivers the paychecks and payroll reports to your company. Most businesses have an occasional need for a payroll check to be created immediately and on the spot. Absolute Technology has planned for that need. First, choose the employee for whom you want to cut a check. Then select the Wage tab. Choose the Manual/Void Check button. When the Manual Check screen appears, select Manual Check. Fill in the hours for the time worked. You also have the ability to include any final deductions from their check. Next, hit the Send Data button. Verify the date to be printed on the check, then click OK. The system will automatically contact Absolute Technology where the withholding calculations are made. The system will advise you as to whether the manual check transmission was successful. Then click the Print Check button. Review the information for accuracy. If everything is correct, click the Print button. This concludes our overview. Please contact Absolute Technology for answers to your specific questions and a price quote.